Hi everyone, this is Colleen with Artwork by Colleen. So the other day I was looking on YouTube to learn how to make iridescent clay. I saw a few ideas, I tried them and I wasn't so happy with it. Couldn't find what I liked, so as my mom would have said, necessity is the mother of invention. I know, I'm a million years old. But anyway, so I decided to make my own. What I wanted was, because this year is the 50th anniversary for Walt Disney World, and their theme is iridescent, so like an ear, but iridescent color. So what I wanted to do, well, here's the shinier side, you can see, is make it, because it's kind of multicolored, and I wasn't sure how to get it. Anyway, so I'm going to show y'all what to do. It's fairly easy, easier than I thought it would be. So all I did was take two colors, pink and a blue, and then I made a Skinner blend, and then I reduced it down, and that's what I came up with. But the best way that I found to make iridescent translucent clay would be this. So for the pink side, I'm just going to add some pink glitter and some dark pink glitter, and I'm going to put it on the clay. So I'll just show you a little bit. Whoops. Okay, so putting it out on the clay. This is the worst part of it, to try to get it mixed up, because to be honest, it's not a big fan of mixing up easily. And then I'm gonna put some dark pink. What you have to do next is really work with this stuff. I'm gonna put one on top of the other. I mean, I guess I could have just put it all on one. Doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna kind of roll it together to try to just at least get the glitter inside the clay a little bit. And if I put one on top of the other like this, it keeps it from going as much on top of my roller. It'll get some glitter on my roller, but it's not, more of it goes into the clay. So once I have a fair amount of it stuck in there, see, it's starting to stick in there, I'm just gonna, all right, so I'm gonna smush that down a little bit, official term, smushing it down. See, it getting, you know, it's just kind of a hot mess, but it's not difficult to do. It's just, it takes quite a bit of patience. So there you can see on that side, all the glitter in there. I try to kind of get it to stick together a little bit before I start putting it through the pasta machine, so that it doesn't completely fall apart. I'm not going to say it's not going to fall apart anyway some, but it gives you something to go with. So let me run it through a couple times on the pasta machine. I'll be right back to show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is run through about a half a dozen times. While you can see some glitter in there, I feel like you really don't see a whole lot of it. So I'm gonna, first of all, this is a great way to pick up the glitter that's left on your glass, and just wipe it up with your clay, because it's gonna tend to stick to it. And then you don't have to lose as much glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit more dark pink in there. A little bit more light pink. So I really do want a combination of both. This is my favorite color pink in the world, but the dark pink just gives it a little more pizzazz, I guess. And then I'm gonna come and fold it in half. Do like I did last time. Kind of squeeze it together so that it doesn't all spill out. Because what tends to happen is when you go in use the pasta machine, as you're rolling it through, if it separates, it's gonna tend to largely just spill out. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can. Once again, I'm just wiping that extra glitter up. Let me just run it real quick and show you one time what it looks like. Okay, so now I've come back, and that's just running it one time through. I'm gonna go run it a few more times, because if you look on this side, it's not quite as vivid. I'm gonna run those a few more times, and then I'll be right back. Just so that you can see, I wanted you to see, I'm gonna hit it with one more round of glitter. I'm gonna come back and mix that up and then show you what it looks like. So I'm gonna call that finished. Sorry, my phone doesn't want to stay still. Now, if you see, it's not really perfectly blended completely, but also it's supposed to be iridescent, so you're supposed to have color here and there, so I think it's okay not to blend it. The other thing is I wanted to tell you about is that obviously, if you want to make iridescent, you can make any color that you like. I needed pink and blue, so that's what I went with, and I'm going to make a Skinner blend, so it gives it a kind of purple. So I'm going to cut this video off here. If you'd like to watch the entire thing, I'm going to make a continuation of this using the blue and then making a Skinner blend. And as always, I really appreciate y'all watching my videos. If you haven't already done so, I'd surely appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Now that we had our pink done, I'm going to go through the same thing with the blue to change the color of this one. This is kind of more of a kind of turquoise blue almost. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a lot too. Maybe I should not have gone quite that thick, but you know, it is what it is now. So, and that's the dark blue. Again, the same way that we did the pink, I'm going to put these two together, roll them up some so that hopefully not have them break like that. Roll them up some so that we can get these pushed together a little bit, and then I can run it through the pasta machine. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes when you can see it after a few runs in my pasta machine.